I'm back with another video, and today I'm gonna be doing my vinyl collection. 3 years ago my boyfriend actually got me a record player, and now I have two, so my collection has slowly been growing. I don't have a lot per se, but I think I've gathered a nice little collection to finally be able to share it with you guys. So let's just jump right into it. So first I'm going to be sharing my Disney collection. I got the Tangled record, and it's songs from the Disney movie Tangled, but the vinyl art on these Disney records are amazing, like to the point where I just want to hang them up on my walls as art, but can't. So this is the Tangled album. The first side has Rapunzel and Flynn Rider's face tangled in her hair, and the second side is Rapunzel and Flynn with the floating lanterns on the boat. And oh my god, this is the actual record. It looks kind of weird when it starts spinning, but it is so beautiful. I freaking love these. Tell me that's not a freaking pretty record. The next Disney record I have is Sleeping Beauty, which is all the songs from Sleeping Beauty. And this is the first side, which is Princess Aurora looking all sweet and innocent, and then on the flip side is Maleficent looking all evil and awesome and stuff. Prince Philip is still my favorite prince to this day. The next vinyl, Disney vinyl I have, is Beauty and the Beast. And Beauty and the Beast is my favorite movie ever, and Princess Belle is my hands down favorite princess. So anyway, side one is of course Belle with the roses. She's so pretty. Look at this. And then the flip side is Beast looking all handsome in his beastie form and stuff. The next Disney record I have is Frozen. Anyway, so this side is Anna and Elsa, obviously, and this side is just all the characters, Kristoff, Elsa, Anna, Hans, and Olaf. I mean, I still can't get over that these are records. I'm probably never gonna get over that, but. And my last Disney record is Cinderella, and on the one side is Cinderella with her glass slipper, and then the fairy godmother and the mice on the other side. So aren't those freaking beautiful? I know. Can't get over it. Okay, so next I have older music and I have newer music, and I'm kind of just gonna go into these and put them in one big pile and go through what I have. I find that I'm not a one genre girl. I kind of like everything for the most part. The first album that I'm pulling out of the stack is the Jack Johnson Sleep Through the Static. Jack Johnson has a beautiful voice and he's all acoustic, and I really miss music that was actually played with instruments. Like, if you've never listened to Jack Johnson, please do so, especially if it's a nice sunny day or you plan on going to the beach or something. Oh, and it was recorded with 100% solar energy. That's so cool. He is very for the planet, very environmental. I could go on forever, but I won't. Okay, next thing I have, actually, my boyfriend talked me into getting this, and I think it's because it was expensive, but I really didn't need talking into. I think I just put up a fight to put up a fight because I really wanted it. But we got the Game of Thrones soundtrack on vinyl, and this is the greatest thing to listen to ever, especially if you're a Game of Thrones fan. But basically it's all soundtrack music. This is the best thing to listen to when you're cleaning and just want background music. I particularly like these records because they split it up by houses. So this one, I don't know if you can see, but in the middle here, it's the Stark emblem. And then on this side is the Targaryen. There's dragons. Yeah, if you're a Game of Thrones fans, get this because you would appreciate it. I have the 1975 album. I like their music, not a huge super fan. Actually, I loved their music until I went to a 1975 concert. I'm not kidding. I was in the front row because we got there early, and I'm not kidding. It was basically like being at a One Direction concert for indie girls. I love their music, but I'm just not into the whole 1975 hype. I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for that comment, but I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I never win anything in my entire life. Like, not kidding. I never win things. So I was on my way home from school, from college, and I just decided to call, and I actually won tickets to go see Jimmy Eat World, and I got to meet them, and I got to like get their autograph, and we were right in the front, and they are still so good. Like, they still sound so good. They're not one of those bands that wash out. So I have the Jimmy Eat World record, and they actually signed it. I really don't listen to this super much because it's their new album, but I mean, it's still pretty good. It's Jimmy Eat World, so their music is great. I just don't want to mess it up because they all signed it, and I don't know. Next album that I have, I actually found it's original, and I had to buy it because I'm a huge musical fan, and it is the Grease album. Come on, it's a Grease lightning. I jam out to this all the time, and I actually got my daughter super into Grease. Moving on. Had to get my girl Taylor Swift. Here are my feels about Taylor Swift. I loved her when she first came out. Country record. I was a huge country fan, and all of my friends were like, no, haters gonna hate. And then I got kind of like turned off with like Love Story, and then when this album came out, I was blown away. I was like, yes, Taylor Swift, yes! So I don't even care if this makes me a basic white girl. I love Taylor Swift now. Again, you're welcome, Taylor Swift, for buying this so many times. Next I got Beastie Boys, and this is totally my stepdad's fault because I'm not kidding, all we listened to when we were doing stuff around the house was the Beastie Boys. Plus my boyfriend loves Beastie Boys, so it kind of worked out. So now we have this on record whenever we get in, you know, the old hip-hop rock Beastie Boys mood. Next album I have is Ellie Goulding. In my opinion, this is the best Ellie Goulding record album ever. Next album I got is because, again, I'm obsessed with classics and such, so I got the Gone with the Wind record, which is basically just the background music, but it's still awesome, and it was only $7.99. I love Gone with the Wind, seriously. I love when it comes on TV because it's just like a big surprise, and it's like a happy surprise, and I'm just like, yay! Next album I got is Mr. Secondhand Rapture. Like, apparently they just came out with a new album. My friend was like, oh, have you listened to their new stuff? And I was like, no? What? They have a new album? Yeah, apparently I've been so wrapped up in moving and cleaning and laundry that I didn't know Miss Mister has a new album, so I have to go look that up like ASAP. Which the next band that I have is Chvrches. Chvrches are a freaking amazing band. Phew. Mind blown about how amazing they are. Their first record was so good. Tell me that you didn't have Mother We Share stuck in your head for days. But seriously, Every Eye Open is such a good album. I love every single flipping song on this album. I can listen to this over and over again and really not get bored or annoyed or like, okay, I need to listen to something else now. I'm gonna move on now before I like stick on this and ramble and not make any sense. Buy this. I have a couple nostalgia albums. I should probably just get onto these. My first nostalgia album is Coyote Ugly. When I was younger, I watched the crap out of this movie, and I think it's purely because of the music. Plus, Leanne Rimes' music in this is like so on point. It's like that great 90s, like 2000s great country music. Had to buy it. It was an impulse buy, but hey. Next nostalgia buy, I actually found this at Goodwill. The Chipmunk Christmas album. If you've never listened to the Christmas Chipmunks during Christmas time, I think there's something wrong with you. Last thing, nostalgia-wise, that I had to buy. The Spice Girls. Urban Outfitters just started selling this the beginning of March, and I actually pre-ordered it, and it shipped to me, and I was freaking out the whole time I was waiting for it to get to my house. Spice Girls! Next one is Joan, Jett, and the Blackhearts Greatest Hits. My boyfriend actually likes listening to this a lot more than me, which is weird, but not weird at the same time because it's Joan Jett. She's awesome. Next album I got is The Killers. The Killers are great. I love The Killers. Favorite band. Still my favorite band. Then I have Haim. These girls rock my socks so hard. I don't even care if they look like they're having an orgasm while they're performing. If you haven't listened to Haim, give them a chance. These girls can sing and that's all that really matters. It pretty much always stays in this record player. Actually, my boyfriend got me this for my birthday. Thank you again. I can pretty much never get tired of Haim. I pretty much listen to them on repeat. Anyway, so the last record that I have, I needed to buy this simply, well, for nostalgia, but again, because I love musical and soundtracks so much. It is the Sound of Music record. I could listen to this forever. Music like this to me can never get old. Okay, that is basically my record collection. It has a great variety of genres that I like to listen to. I hopefully, it's like, I don't even know why I'm saying hopefully, because I will be expanding it. I have a problem buying records. The two places that I tend to buy records from the most are Urban Outfitters, because let's face it, they have freaking everything, and the Sound Garden. The Sound Garden is actually a record store that's in Baltimore. So if you're in Maryland or around the Baltimore area, Fells Point has a great record store. It's called the Sound Garden. And then of course, Amazon is my last go-to if I can't find anything or something's too expensive and Amazon is cheaper. I buy it on Amazon Prime. That's it. That's my vinyl collection. But if you thought this was a good video and my ranting was awesome, give it a big thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, please don't give it a thumbs down. Just stop watching it. So comment below and tell me if you like this, or tell me what records you have, tell me what records you like, tell me what records of mine that you like. Yep, I'm gonna go back to cleaning and doing laundry now. Bye guys, see you later.